Hello from Briana K. This is the quilted lattice stitch in the round in knit. I'm going to go over the most essential parts to know when working this so that you can make this beautiful hat or other projects. To get started, on this hat I did rows of ribbing and now I'm doing this quilted lattice stitch in the round, and it's an 8-row repeat. So we're going to start with the first row in that repeat, which on this hat is round 11, but it could also just be the first round for you if you are just doing it in the round for a different project. So to start off, what we will do is we will bring the yarn to the front. So with yarn in front, we are going to slip 5. Now on our next stitch, we're going to take the yarn to the back and not pulling too tight because we want this front strand to not be too tight. We'll be picking it up later. And we are going to knit 1. And you repeat this for the entire round. You slip 5 with the yarn in front, and then you knit 1. Now for round 12 of this hat, you will simply knit in every stitch around. For round 13 of this hat, or just round 3 if you're just doing the stitch by itself, you will first knit 2, and then for the next stitch you will insert your needle underneath that strand and then knit that next stitch. So it catches that strand, and then you go ahead and knit 5. Then you'll repeat that again by inserting your needle under the strand, knit that next stitch, and then knit 5. You will end this round by simply knitting into the last 3. Round 14 for the hat, or round 4 if you're just learning the stitch in the round, is a knit row. So I'm not going to show that here since we've already done that once before. So I am going to be picking up on round 15. Or round 5 if you're just starting out learning this. So round 15, we will knit the first 3. Then, with the yarn in front, we will slip 5. Knit that next stitch and repeat around until the last 3. So slip 5 and knit 1, slipping with the yarn in front. As we come to the end of round 15, for these last 3 stitches, we will leave the yarn in front and slip 3. This completes round 15, but as we go into round 16, which would be a knit row, we're going to start it a little bit differently because we want to make sure that we continue that pattern from our starting point. So we will continue round 16 by also slipping 2 with the yarn in front for round 16. And then for the rest of round 16, we will simply knit into each stitch. For round 17, we will knit in the first 5. And then we will insert our needle underneath the strand, knit the stitch, and take our needle back out from underneath the strand. Repeat knitting 5 and then knitting 1 under the strand all the way around. And then for the last round in the repeat, which is round 18, or round 8 if you're just simply doing a repeat and not this hat, we simply knit in each stitch around to complete that 8 round repeat. And look how beautiful those stitches are. I really love the way that this looks, the way that it feels. it looks more complicated than it is, it's quite a fun textured stitch. I hope you join me by making this hat. You can find this hat and others free on my blog at brianakdesigns.com.